Hey, good morning. Bob here. May 30th, 2026. And I've got this old Giannini. I pronounced it wrong in my other video. Giannini. This is a GN70. And I've got to reglue the bridge. I'm not going to take it off. I'm just going to put some glue in the crack there. But I do have to clamp it. So I wanted to show you this little trick. Took a piece of foil, folded it over so that it was doubled, and I reached inside the sound hole with it and pressed it up against the fan braces, of which there are 5. They're very, very low, only about 3 millimeters high, and they're very thin. And of course, this would be in this position. Disregard the length of the foil, it's too long, but that doesn't matter. What matters is the imprint of the braces on the foil. And because I cleaned up my workshop last October and got rid of a lot of off-cut wood and stuff like that, just small pieces of wood, I had no wood without ruining good boards. So I found a couple of paint stirrers, and I did this a little differently. I traced the imprint of the foil onto one of the paint stirrers, as you can see the lines there. And then I took another paint stirrer, cut it up into little pieces, and simply glued them in place. And this is a Caul. This will protect the inside when I clamp the bridge back in place. This is going to get taped right under the bridge inside. I'll reach in the sound hole and stick it in place. How will I know that it's in place? Well, it's 4 3/8 from the bridge to the sound hole. From the leading edge of the bridge to the sound hole is 4 3/8. So I'll simply measure it with a small tape measure. And I'll stick it in place, and then I'll dry clamp it. I won't need this anymore. I'll dry clamp it to see how much the bridge moves. Because it doesn't look to me like the bridge is going to come down. It looks to me like it was poorly glued in the first place. But in any event, if it does come down, that'll tell me something before I apply glue. And depending on whether or not it comes down or not, if it does go down with pressure and 3 clamps, 1, 2, and 1 in the middle, 3, or excuse me, I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 clamps in the middle through the sound hole. I have some special clamps which I use, bridge gluing clamps. And anyway, if the bridge moves, I might use tight bond in there. Maybe I'll thin it down just a tad, very, very slight amount, so it'll flow in there better. And I'll tip the guitar upside down so the gravity will work. In any event, I might have to use super glue in there because it will wick in. I'm not sure what glue I'm going to use yet, but I'd prefer to use tight bond, probably tight bond 2. Thin it just a hair, like very, very slightly, and just so I can force it in there a little bit better with my finger or Q-tip, whatever I decide. So that's the deal. I just wanted to show you the Caul and how I did it, how I got the actual imprint of it with foil. Okay, that's it. Bob checking out, and I want to reglue this bridge, and hopefully clean up the fingerboard and the frets, give them a cleaning, recrown the frets, new strings, oil the tuning machines, and maybe lower the bridge. The bridge it's plastic, it's a piece of crap, and it has indents in it from the strings all of the strings, and the string spacing is messed up. It's not right. The holes are okay in the tie block, but for some reason where the strings are on the bridge saddle, they're off. You can clearly see it maybe here, that the string spacings aren't equal and they don't necessarily line up with the holes in the tie block. Okay, that's it. Trying to resurrect this old guitar. Incidentally, this is a freebie, as was the other repair I did for this woman. The other repair was her husband's guitar, and this repair is her cousin or her aunt's guitar. I can't remember, but I'm doing it as a favor, and I've already got too much time into it. It'll probably be one of those 8-hour jobs. I've already got a couple of hours into it. And that's it. Bob checking out.